Hello, ladies. Today we are going to be talking about color. I am so excited about this topic because I love color. Even at the best of times, at the worst of times, I am a color girl and I love to wear color. But 2020 going into 21 has been pretty tough. And I think many of us are needing color more than normal. So I'm even seeing women who would normally wear black, and more black are wanting to wear color to bring joy and excitement into their life. So today we're going to talk a little bit about how we can choose the colors that suit us. How do we know how to choose the colors that suit us? And that's what I'm going to share with you today. So if you don't know me already, I'm Tracy Gold. I'm a personal stylist, fashion designer, YouTube fashion influencer, and I do QVC presenting as well. And I'm super excited to be sharing tips with you that will help you to look and feel fabulous, regardless of your age, your body shape, and your size. And yeah, today, color, baby, bring it on. So many women I speak to are actually really afraid of color. They're afraid of getting it wrong. It's like this thing that is just ominous. It's, oh, I'm just so afraid I'm going to wear wrong color. Ladies, it's just clothing. It's just color. But I do understand the trepidation when it comes to investing good money into a piece that you may or may not wear. And I think one of the things that we've come away with for this season is that we don't need as many clothes, and we're becoming a lot more conscious about the clothes that we're actually purchasing and the clothes that we're wearing. So today I'm going to give you some really easy tips on how to figure out what your best colors are. And I can see some of you have joined me live, so welcome. And please just put in the comments, where are you coming in from? And what are your burning questions around color? I would love to hear your comments and love to hear your thoughts as we get going and talking about the tips. So I'm hoping that this is going to work as well live as it does in pre-record. I'm going to show you some easy ways that you can test out colors. And you want to start with the ones that are in your closet. That's if you have color in your closet. I don't have a problem with it. You can see I have a lot of color. In fact, my wardrobe looks like an explosion of color. And I want to start off by saying that there is a difference between your neutrals, i.e. black, white, ivory, cream, brown, beige. Those are your neutrals. Those are not technically colors as per se, right? Especially black. And many women, when I used to do workshops, I feel like when I used to do workshops, well, such a long time ago because of COVID, but when I've done workshops, I've often asked women, how many of you black is your favorite color? And at least half of the room will put their hand up and go, yes, that was me. That's me. Black is my favorite color. Ladies, black is not a color. Black is a neutral. So I'm not going to be talking about black per se and how to wear black and different shades of black. I want to teach you how to introduce color in your existing wardrobe. And so the neutrals are a whole different ball game. I will show you a few things on that, on the lighter neutrals and how to choose your better shade of that. But we're really going to be talking about fun, bold, bright color. So I would love to hear from you. Which colors are you daring to wear this spring? What are you dying to wear? What are you afraid to wear? And what do you maybe think you can carry off very well? So if many of you will know, red is one of my favorite colors. I've been obsessed with red for a very long time, but I'm also finding that my color obsessions are changing a little bit. So I'm now obsessed about green. I'm loving green, but still have my red lipstick on. Still can't get away from the red. Okay, so let's get stuck in. Now, I'm going to start by showing you a way that I often use, not only for myself, but I've used for my clients for many years. I personally don't believe in color coding. I don't believe in it. I remember when I was a kid, and I remember when the women, around my mother's age and older, all went for this color coding thing. And they walked around with a little, they had their little cards with the colors on them and would go up and say, oh no, that's not quite the right shade. And and for some people, maybe that's helpful because it's a great guideline. I find it pretty restrictive. And I find it restrictive in many ways because, first of all, your color of your skin and your hair is going to change over time and even dependent on the seasons, right? So my hair is its natural color, but it changes color all the time because it depends on how much sun I have, how much, whether it's winter, whether it's summer, whether it's spring, it makes a difference as what my hair color looks like. For many women, unlike me, there's a difference in your skin color depending on the season. I'm just pale, and another shade of pale. I can't tan, so that doesn't work for me. But for many, we do have a slight differentiation in our skin color, and sometimes quite a lot. Then sometimes you may color your hair, you may change the color of your hair. Your hair color may change. You may become gray. And we can talk about that if some of you are on the call and you would love to hear about that. So I don't believe in really getting too stuck up about color coding. I really like to work on what colors are you drawn to and what colors are you wanting to wear. And often with my clients, I would get them to try on colors that they would never think of trying for themselves, and they would be pleasantly surprised. But you don't want to have to check in with me every single time you're going to wear a color, right? You want to be able to learn how to do it for yourself. I also believe that color carries energy, and there is a reason why we're drawn to certain colors. There's a reason why the fashion designers and the fashion industry are bringing out an abundance of colors this season. It's because the world is being in a time of mourning, in a time of restriction, in a time of a lot of loss for many people on many different levels. And so we're needing that lightness, we're needing that joy, and color does that. Color can make us happy. So how do we know when we go into a store which colors to even start with? Well, I like to encourage you to start with a color that you know works for you. Hopefully you have something in your cupboard or in your closet that you know works for you. And it would be a color that often when you wear it, people go, oh, you're looking amazing today. Or have you done something different with your hair? Or wow, your skin's looking so fabulous. It's that kind of color. So it's the kind of color that people notice when you wear it. And then you're going to try out your other colors. So I love this color green. I actually bought this. This was at a thrift shop. This is a great color green for me. And listen, let me just tell you, you can wear any color you like. So this is not a set of rules. You really can wear any color. It's about finding the shade and the quantity and how you are wearing it. So now I'm going to show you. This is a funny. I actually had to ask a friend of mine. I don't own a single thing in this color because it's a terrible color for me, right? So I had to ask some friends that look good in this color if they had anything in this color so that I could show you. In South Africa, when I had all my stuff, I used to have a strip of yellow I used to use as this tester. I need to get a strip of yellow fabric for this exact purpose. Okay, so let's say you're going into a store and hopefully you already have a good color on. If you don't, grab something in a store with that is a really beautiful color on you, okay? And then you want to hold it up. So I'm going to hold up, just for the sake of this, I'm actually going to take, excuse me, it does need an iron. It's a summer top, so it's been away. So let's say I take this and I put it up close to my skin. Now, you don't need to go there, okay? But you do need to take it to, and you can just drape it over. You do need to take it to where you would wear it quite naturally. This would be a natural, in fact, that's brilliant because that does exactly my line, right? My neckline. And then I'm going to take this color. You're going to see this. And I'm going to look at that. Okay, I'm going to try and get as close to this as possible. Now, to you, it may not, like, I find this fascinating. Every single time I do this, it's amazing. Look at what you're looking at is your cheek color, how your cheek actually looks. So even the definition of your cheek, your under eye, and your overall complexion, right? So can you notice the difference? On this side, my cheek actually looks more defined, okay? It actually gives me more definition. To me, my complexion looks brighter. Here, my cheek looks a little lower, And even my under eye is starting to look darker. Can you see that? Can you see that? I'm hoping you can see that. If you can see that, please put in the chat if you can see that. It is remarkable. I've done this with clients of mine where one side of her face totally gets this beautiful chiseled cheekbone look, and this can make her look tired. If you really are unsure, then really do this. Okay, that's got the black. Also even terrible. Look at how pale and almost yellow my skin looks. Look at the under eyes. I notice them more, okay, in comparison to when I have that. Okay, now to me, straight away, my eye color drops. The under eye looks lighter. My cheeks look more defined. It's fascinating. Now, obviously on a camera, especially live, it's not always as easy to see. But if you try this yourself, you'll be quite amazed at how it works. Now, it begs a question then that does it mean that if this shade of yellow makes me look so pale that I can't wear yellow? No, it just means this particular shade of yellow doesn't work for me. So I can wear a mustard yellow, I can wear a golden yellow, I can wear a richer form of yellow, but this kind of yellow doesn't work. So let me give you an example. This is a top that I have also thrifted. I love thrifting, by the way. I'm a huge fan, and in New York City, it's just fabulous because there's just so much available. Look at how beautiful and vibrant that is. That's a golden yellow. Okay. Look at that in comparison to this. Oh, I mean, like I can see, ladies, I can see the difference. Okay, maybe I see myself differently, but look once again. Can you see that? Now I'm actually going to switch them around just so that you know, just to make sure that it's not that my one cheekbone is actually higher than the other, because we're not all symmetrical all the time. Thanks to my friend Rachel who loaned me this. This looks great on her, by the way. So it's not to say, okay, can you see it? To me, this is just so beautiful in comparison. It's got that beautiful golden look to it compared to this. Oh, I look washed out already. Can you see that? Okay, so it really is interesting. Now, obviously, if you have makeup on, it's going to affect that. So when you have makeup on, so if you're going to wear a color that's not as good for you, you may need to wear more makeup to make you look like you're awake. For instance, a bright white makes me look very pale, very, very pale compared to an ivory. So here's another example. And this is where we come into the neutrals. When you're choosing your neutrals, and ladies, let me just say that this is not as important when you're wearing them on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to give you some cheat tips as well in a moment, but I really just want to get this point across. So these jeans are bright white. They are white, white, white. Okay. Straight away to me, I look very pale, and I would have to, and I've got a fair amount. I mean, I don't have a huge amount of makeup on, but I have got red lips on, compared to an ivory. I don't know if you can see, but this has got a little bit more of a yellow tone. I can absolutely see that. It's kinder to my skin. Okay. So if I'm going to wear a white close to my face, it's going to be an ivory. Whereas when I'm wearing it on the bottom, who cares, right? It doesn't matter. What it does impact though is what you're wearing on top, because sometimes certain neutrals are going to look better with certain accent colors. Now, what happens if you really love something? Okay, you really love a color, or you just love it. You're just drawn to yellow. I mean, I know for me, I used to hate yellow. I used to hate yellow with an absolute passion. It was my worst color. If I went into a room and there was something yellow, I would notice it and hate it immediately. That's how much I hated yellow. But when I moved to New York, New York's very yellow. There's a lot of yellow. There's the yellow taxis. There's just a lot of yellow. And I've actually started becoming quite fond of yellow and being drawn to yellow. But I need to wear, if I'm going to wear yellow, I need to wear it in a mustard yellow, that kind of thing. However, if I really wanted to wear bright canary yellow or lemon yellow, I could wear it in a handbag. I could even wear it mixed in with a print with colors that do work for me. So let me give you an example of that. Now, this is one of my favorite tops. I absolutely love this. And it has an array of different colors in it. And notice it also has it also has yellow in it. And I have some things in my closet that have got yellow in it, right? But it's intermingled, you see here, with the print. And there is enough color in this print that it really suits me. So there's the reds and the greens and the blues and that kind of thing. It makes a big difference. And this allows me to wear yellow. And it doesn't really matter which doesn't really matter, right? Doesn't matter what shade it is. Now, what about the white? Okay, so remember I said to you, white is very harsh on my skin tone as a bright white, okay? And you can actually see the difference here. If you even look at my top, hold on, let me get my hair out of the way. My hair is, here we go. Now, can you see this is an ivory? This is definitely more of an ivory color, okay, compared to this white. Now, what if I really like this top and I want to wear it? Well, the blue offsets that stark white. And I would wear then the stark white pants with that, but the blue, the electric blue, is a good color for me. And so it allows me to get away with it. It breaks that stark white from being here. So I can still wear these, but I'll just wear these on the bottom. So I'll wear the white jeans on the bottom, having the blue top at the top. Okay. Alternatively, I can wear something like this with the ivory, and the ivory bottoms just looks amazing too. So you see, you can play around with things. And you can figure out there are different ways of wearing things. You don't have to wear it all in one go, but you do want to find the colors that best suit you and bring those as close to your face as possible, and wear the colors that suit you less further away. Now, I do want to talk about black because many of us think that black is super, super flattering and slimming and all that kind of thing. And I hear you. But black can also make you look very, dare I say, older than you are. So, as we get older, we have less color in our hair, less color in our face, and it can really, really drain us. Look at how harsh this is up against my face. Do you see the difference there compared to like when I'm wearing a color? Okay, so black is incredibly harsh and it can make you look very dark. So my thing is to always mix your color with black if you need to offset it. And you can do that. Look, the color of your hair can also help. So one of the things that I do is I make sure if I'm wearing black, that I'm always wearing my hair down, because the black, you see, I've got my hair and it actually helps to offset. In fact, it makes my hair stand out. So that's possible. But if you are pale, or even if you're dark and then you wear black, you can just the black can just make you blend in. So one of the other things that you can do is to take notice of which kind of colors suit you best. So there are those colors that I call the very clean, crisp, clear colors. And those are generally like an electric blue. So crisp and clean, like really it's electric blue. It's a kind of a bluey greeny, so you'll often know when it's not a kind of a bluey greeny type of thing. It's clear. It also in some cases tends to have quite a blue undertone, although like a very, very bright canary yellow can also be a very clean yellow. There's no mugginess about it. Whereas a color like, let me see, well, brings back to my yellow. This color is kind of a golden yellow with a bit of greeny top. Okay, so you get my point. So I'm hoping you're getting my point. What it means is that this is more smudgy. So when you have a smudgier, some colors are going to suit you better when they're smudgier. They're almost a little bit of a dirty color. They have a little bit of, they often are not as clear and concise. So it kind of is a greeny, bluey color, but I'm not quite sure what exactly you call it. And some people look really fabulous in those colors. I myself personally often look really good in the smudgy colors, but it doesn't mean to say that I can't wear this color either, because this is amazing. But a bright white or like pastels don't suit me. Those often are also very clean colors. They're very, very clean. There are certain colors that are going to look amazing on you and certain colors that aren't. And so I always encourage you just to test them out and see. Then there are also colors that are easy for almost everybody to wear. Almost everybody. Okay, so there are two colors that I can absolutely say without a shadow of a doubt, and this is out of many years of experience of working with women and color. Turquoise is one of those colors. Turquoise is a fabulous color. I don't think I've met a single person, you may not like the color, but I have not met a single person who doesn't look good in the color turquoise. You get many different variations of turquoise, but it is a really easy color to wear. So if you're looking for a color to start out with, this is a great color. Also, this electric blue is a phenomenal color. It doesn't have to be in a print, it can be in a plain, but electric blue is a fantastic color. Once again, I don't think I've ever met somebody who doesn't look good in this kind of electric blue, but like bright. So you may find that there are different colors that you are drawn to and different colors that you aren't drawn to. But those two are really, really easy to wear. Now, some of the trends that are coming forth for 2021, and let me say that I'd love to hear your feedback, even if you're watching it in the replay. How interested are you in trends? Like, do you even want to see trends? Do you want to wear trends? I don't know. I think that COVID has changed us and it's made us think differently about trends and think differently about what we wear. So, I'm saying this with a kind of caveat of saying, well, I'm not sure if you're really interested in the trends, but the trends going forward for 2021 for spring, the colors are like pinks. Pinks are huge. Pinks are massive. Oranges are massive. Personally, I'm not much of a pink fan. I don't really love pink, but I do love this kind of coral, orangey, this color for me is beautiful. I even love a pink that is bordering on the coral. So a corally pink kind of color is absolutely beautiful. So, ladies, the thing is, you can wear any color you like. And I encourage you to wear any color you like. I also encourage you to find the colors that suit you, that make your complexion lighten up. And then the colors that don't make your complexion lighten up, but you still want to wear, absolutely still wear them. If something drains you at the top of your body, then just wear it on the bottom of your body, or wear it in a print, or wear it in something else. I mean, once again, there's some yellow in here. There's bits of yellow, but it's mixed in with a whole bunch of the orange and the turquoise. And so it looks really good. This is one of my absolute favorite summer dresses. So there's going to be an array of color available this season, which I'm very excited about. But I'd love to encourage you to go first and foremost into your own closets and take a look and see what do you want to wear and what are the colors in your wardrobe that you can use, and maybe pull out those colors that you maybe those things that you just haven't worn in a very long time or haven't worn at all that suddenly now feel appropriate. I would love to, and then come and comment and tell me. So I hope you have found this helpful. I really, really hope that this has been helpful for you, and that it helps, encourages you to go and try color. And ladies, you know what? It's just fashion. It's just clothing, you know? And if you're trying out something new and you feel like you don't want to invest in things as you're trying them out, go thrift. Go, maybe borrow something from a friend and try it out and see how you feel before investing your hard-earned money in something that is colorful. Make sure that you're going to wear it, that you're going to love it, and you're going to love it for a long time. But finding those colors that really are beautiful, that highlight your complexion, can be a complete game changer, both for your complexion and for your mood. And I'm all in for joy for 2021. Can we all say a resounding hallelujah? We are all in for joy. So yeah. Now, if you found this useful, please feel free to put a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. You're all very quiet today, which is fine. Otherwise, I maybe just can't see the comments. That sometimes happens with technology. But I would really, really love to hear what you thought. What were your takeaways? What are the things that you're learning, and what are you taking away from this? And then I want to invite you to come and join me on Fridays at 2 p.m. EDT time. So it's this time I'll do it for a while, as long as I feel like it's bringing value. So we'll do Friday at 2 p.m. and different topics. And I'd love to hear, what are the topics that you want to hear about? Some of the things that I'm thinking of presenting going forward is, I get a lot of comments on my hair. And during COVID and during lockdown, I have found some amazing products that have really, I mean, my hair has grown. I actually can't believe how it's grown. It's really, really long now. And I've managed to keep it healthy without having to go for treatments and the normal things that I would normally do. So if you're interested in a hair video, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you on that. Oh, there's Mary. Hey, Mary, so good to see you, that you're here. She says, hello from across the pond. Oh, good. Looking forward to lighter colors in spring. Oh, yes, Mary, I agree. I absolutely agree. And whatever colors that are rocking your world at the moment, wear them. Life is just too short. How quickly have our lives changed? And how have we been locked in and not being able to express ourselves through clothing? So I really want to encourage you. Just be bold, ladies. Go out and wear the things that you want to wear. It is time. So absolutely. And then for those of you who want to, get the updates, because I know that sometimes this isn't possible for you to come at 2 p.m., feel free to go onto my website. It's tracygoldfashiontips.com. It's Tracy, so there's no E in my name, tracygoldfashiontips.com. Just Google it and you'll easily find me. And on any page of my website, within the first few seconds, there'll be a pop-up, and it will give you an option to subscribe to my insiders list. And if you subscribe at the moment, I actually have it's module 1 that you will get free, ladies. So free, of how to dress taller. So I have a fabulous online course that comes with a video as well as a e-magazine that is just fun. So you can have that as reference, and you can actually save that on your phone. So when you do go shopping, those of us who do go shopping, you can reference that. You've got the video. So you get part 1, module 1, for free if you sign up on my insiders list. And you'll also get a whole bunch of other stuff. I have some fabulous goodies for you. What you also get is that you'll get the replays of these videos and notifications of what the topics are for the week coming up and when I'm going to be doing them. So that way you can make sure to engage and stay connected. I would absolutely love for you to join our insiders list. It's going to be just so much fun. And then that way we can continue to have these conversations and engage. So thanks so much, ladies, for joining me. This has been absolutely amazing. I'd love to hear your comments. Even if it's in the replay, that's absolutely fine. Let me know, what are the topics you want to hear going forward, and how are you feeling about the fashion trends? Okay, take care. Bye-bye.